We all know 9 circles, the classic level. Everybody knows 9 circles with the flashing and the wave and the circles. Cycles is a robbed up level, you know, the one that has the funeral music. Cycles is kind of a boring robbed up level, you know, it's one of the least favorites, honestly. And so I thought, what if we take really popular level 9 circles, that's insane and everyone loves it, and then really unpopular robbed top level that has a name similar to circles, and combine them, and we make 9 cycles. So basically we'll start out with the cube, right? And then we get into, here is when we can go into the ship part, right? So then we'll make this like a ship. None of this is like ship gameplay. So here's what we're gonna do. When I was making this ship gameplay, I didn't talk at all. So I'm just gonna let this speed play out so you can see everything I've been placing. But basically I'm just making the cube part like a ship, just until the music changes and I can make the ball part afterwards. So now you gotta know to go up. Okay, here I'm gonna change this into the ball so that it syncs with the music and we have our ball section, right? So we'll build another start pause here, edit object, ship. I like how this is already music synced. Why is it like that? Why does it already almost sync? Like, how does this occur? Here. And then this is when we're going to become the wave. So we're just going to replace this portal with a wave portal and a triple speed portal. Now we're going to remove that and that and that. And I'm going to take spikes and add them on these. And holy, that is tight. No. No, 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 no. Delete, 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 delete. And I have more of these spike thingies as obstacles, because these kind of work. These work as pretty good obstacles, to be honest. Just keep having these. The thing is, you can easily skip it, and we don't want that easy skippage. So how are we gonna make it so you don't go this way? Saw blades. That's how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna take a saw blade and we're gonna put it underneath here. I'm gonna take another saw blade and put it underneath here, and another saw blade underneath here. I'm gonna change this coin because it doesn't really fit with how the gameplay is set up, structured. And we're lagging. So what I'm going to do here, do some slaughterhouse thingy. So boom, plus boom. So now we're mini wave, normal gravity. Then we're going to take some D blocks and we're just going to boom. Okay, so here's our issue, right? We had to put the wave in triple speed because it's 9 circles. So now what we're going to have to do is move this entire level over so it still syncs. So select the literal entire rest of the level and move it over until it syncs. Perfect. Now now we need to fill in all this gameplay here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this whole section from before, grab this whole section and move it over, and then click this button. Oh! Wrong button! Boom. There we go. I may have clicked the wrong button. That is my fault. So now that we have this, we can place it down here. And boom! Look at that. It literally attaches right on. Almost flawlessly. Cycles. Ew, mirror portal. Well, I guess there's gonna be a mirror portal here. So now we're gonna go back to triple speed wave. Alright, now it's time to work on the second wave. We have the same ceiling issue, so just gonna do what we did before. I like the idea that this entire part is D blocks. Then after this pad, we spiral out into the actual wave. And then we'll go back to normal gravity. Okay, I'm liking this gameplay. Alright, and now we're moving on to the final section. Boom. Another one of those, and then one of those. This is an evil ending. The worst part is that it's not even the end. Boom. Mini wave portal. And then D blocks. We're going to go through each of the parts over again, right? So we're going to have in the middle here a big box like this. And you're going to have a 2-block gap. And this is going to go until here. And we're going to have D blocks in it. Boom. And then we fill in the inside with these blocks. And then this is going to be that initial part of the second drop, right? So we're going to have, originally you could, actually, let's put a start pause in this. Now, we're going to go into a repeat of the blue part. Okay. There, that's my idea for the duel. So, I also want us to go half speed in this final section. And then I'll build us a start pause. That's how it's going to end, right? We'll take our slabs back. Boom. Okay, I want to see if this ending syncs with the end screen. Perfect. Yeah, now I'm just going to do some start positions and splice together the whole thing because I want to verify this on stream. Boom. Alright, so that is my 9 cycles level. I'm going to be verifying this on stream, so make sure you subscribe so that you can actually see the streams.